Hello everyone and welcome back to Bandai Product and Figure Review. I have a really cool episode lined up for us today, and we are going to be looking at some more Gundam Universe action figure lines. I really like this line. They're very inexpensive and they do have quite a bit of decent detail to them for being a very inexpensive action figure, especially for Gundams. I'm going to start over. Like that. Let's go to black. 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone and welcome back to Bandai Product and Figure Review. I have a really cool episode lined up for us today. We're going to be diving into more of the Gundam Universe action figure lines. I really like these particular lines. They're very well detailed for what you are paying the price for, since most of these run about $25, except for some of the earlier ones, which I'm still trying to hunt. But we're going to be looking at one of the newer ones that just kind of came out about a month or two ago, and that's going to be none other than the GNT-0000 Quantum Gundam. And this is number 30 in the line, and as we can see, this has a lot of really nice additional articulation gimmicks for its weapons, and it looks really phenomenal just being in the box. So let's take a look at the 00 Quantum and see what all it comes with and how well it actually holds up. So as we can see, the box art on here does not let us down. It is a gorgeous box art, and it does wrap around a little bit for the box for the beam saber and its shield. On the back of the box, it shows us a really cool dynamic pose, how it articulates, and what all the weapons would look like. And this does say it is number 30 in the series. So let's actually open this up and take a look with that everything. Let's open this up and take a look at everything that it comes with. First, looking at it as is before we actually put everything together, it looks like it's really well packaged in here, so let's kind of go over everything that we can see. So we have a beam saber here, 2 blades, another blade right here on the bottom, another GN blade here. We also have our peg for a stand that we can put this on, 2 different hands, and our shield and another blade on top. So let's actually put this all together and kind of take a look at the overall articulation and gimmicks that this all comes with. And there we have it. We have the fully assembled GN quadruple 00 Quantum, and overall it looks really nice, especially with this cool shield. It took me a while to figure out actually how to get all of the pieces, so let's actually just kind of pop this off and just kind of take a look at just the shield itself. So again, the shield pieces do all come off, and I did notice that this part actually opens up, leaving a really nice hollow inside here, which you could easily try to do a nice little paint job to get this to shine a little bit more. Overall, the blades do come off and on pretty well, so this is already looking like a really nice shield. The color is really nice. As we can see, this is a nice lime green holographic color that's along the edges here, and it's really well done and really nicely sharp, and I literally mean it is pokey with those little points here, but overall this already looks really good. You could easily just add some panel liner onto this to make this little bad boy shine. The blade itself just kind of holds onto that, so let's just kind of pop his hand off real quick and just kind of examine the blade. So the blade actually can come off, so you could change a whole bunch of different things. It does show on the instructions here that you can change the orientation of the blade. I believe it also shows a combination for all of the to make a super blade with everything on here. So you could take this and make a super blade. But overall, it's looking really nice, and again, the blade itself is a solid piece, and it is this nice lime green as well. So it does a really good job, and you can rotate these into a blaster form, which we see as we can do like that as a blaster, or we can still go back into our standard blade, and these do just attach right on top based off of what the instructions said. Now coming into articulation, so it's already looking really nice. So the arms bend in and out fairly well. They do move in and out fairly well, with restrictions of the armor, of course. Arm rotation, it's going to stick for the very first time, so it's going to always be a little bit more of a challenge when you first start posing. So that part moves up and down. You're going to have limited mobility because of how the back portion for the shield. The knees move in. It's not the greatest articulation, as we can see that the hip armor or frontal armor here kind of prevents the knee action from going very far up. But for back, it's pretty good. As we can see, it does a nice angle. The ankles move fairly well forward and back, so this is going to be really good for at least being able to pose this, or at least having it sit on a surface. Same with the other leg. Basic good articulation overall. The hips doesn't look like it moves very well. So it does have a forward and back, side to side a little bit, but the thing is that I've noticed that it does not rotate. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to give us the option of being able to rotate the hips, so kind of turning back and forth. That's the only thing that I've noticed that is kind of a downside. The armor doesn't do too bad, so you can do a little bit more splits. Like I said, the hip doesn't move, it just moves up and down, but it does not rotate. So do be careful when you're trying to pose this in a different angle. Now moving to the head. The head can move on the 360 because it is on a ball joint. The head also is actually really well detailed, as we can see. The eyes are really well. There's the nice lime green crest again, and the details on the side of the head are really nice. And I really like this green, neon green color, or lime green. It just does a really nice job giving it that little extra splash of color. And going on to the back, we have our GN drive right here at the back, and this does look like it can move back and forth, giving us a little bit more arm room to help move this. This also has a part that can open up to help out with, moving for armor and additional weapons. So overall, it is looking really nice, especially with how inexpensive these are. And as we can see, the 00 Quantum is a really nice kit. It holds really well with its being able to stand on its own and hold poses, as you can see here, that it is in a really nice dynamic pose. The joints hold really well. The articulation and the ankles do a really good job allowing it to stay in its position. And overall, this has a lot of really nice detail that went into this action figure line. Alrighty everyone, that's going to conclude this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. this particular unboxing. It's been a while since I did a unboxing of the Gundam Universe action figure lines, and it did not let me down with the latest installment for the action figure line, and there's still many more to actually come out, such as the Caliburn and a few other ones from I think even the Banshee is getting like a redo for it, or a new version of the Banshee, so definitely look forward to those when those come out later in the year. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. You guys are what's making this channel grow and making it a very fun experience for all. This is a video of fun and passion for the entire hobby within Bandai, so definitely like and subscribe. And if you have future ideas or any particular action figure or model kit that you want to be featured, please leave those down in the comments and let me know what was your favorite Gundam Universe action figure line, if you have bought these, or what was your favorite model kit. Please leave those down in the bottom. I do read those comments, so be proactive as well as I am, and I will see you guys in the next episode.